Do not do this. Do not try this. This is probably something that I'm not happy to be doing, but it is necessary. For today's video, we're gonna go ahead and pull my primal shards. Hey you guys, it's Cece. Welcome back to my channel. Now you may be asking yourself, Cece, why would you not want to pull your primal shards? You have the chance of getting these champions, but let me stop you there. It is because it is not a ×2 and you never want to pull primal shards outside of a ×2. But if you look at my other shards, you can see where I'm at here. I have virtually no shards. I even have 0 mystery shards, which is crazy. I have never been so shard poor in my life. And honestly, it is because of planning. I should have stockpiled my sacreds until now, which is fair. I get that. You guys in the comments can be like, if only you had more sacreds, you wouldn't be in this position. I know, I've put myself here. But honestly, I need to get Leonardo. I looking at the points and the amount of time I have left, the amount of farming, how many hours I have left, I think this is just the best outcome for me, because going ahead and pulling these shards is really gonna get me like almost right there. Now, I'm not going first perfect soul, and I wish I could go first perfect soul, but at this point, this is how I'm looking at it. I pull my 10 primals now, and I have my guaranteed Leonardo, or I go up to the wire and then I like stress out. I can go ahead and I could buy like the rest of the points and everything, but do I want to sit there and be in that position and all of that, you know, and have hours and hours still probably of farming ahead of me? So I've made the decision. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pull my primals, and I mean, we'll see what we can get along the way. I'm gonna go ahead. I am gonna put April in here just because, just like the turtles, once she is gone, she is gone. There's no way to get her back. So 10 primals, we'll see what we can get. The other thought I had is, even if it is ×2 on primals, my chances of getting mythical, it's probably not gonna happen. And even you guys have said yourself a few times, and you've told me like, I've been playing for years and I've never even pulled the mythical. I firmly believe my first mythical is really going to be Lady Mikage whenever I get these last 2 champs. So I can go ahead and wait, pull these on a ×2, not get anything, or just pull him now and at least breathe to know I got Leonardo and added him to my collection. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into these primals. I'm not going to do them ×10. I'm going to single pull these, because if I get anything good, you best believe it is from a singular pull. But can we just talk about the fact I wish there was no rares in here? Why is there rares and primals? That is one of the things that they really should not have. Epics or above, please. Like, why are we still here getting rares from this? A Banner Lord. I don't know if I have. Oh, okay. Not that great. I don't know if I've gotten her. No active buffs, heals an ally, removing all buffs. I think I have just champs that do better than what she does, which is fair. At least we got an epic from it. I mean, it could have been all rares. Okay, another epic. Sacred Order. Now my Sacred Order is done, so I actually don't need to right now build anyone else for Faction Wars is really what I'm thinking of, but not a champ I'm running to build. I mean, 2 epics that's something. It still would have been nice though if they were what I needed for Lady Mikage. And I think every time I pull shards, I'm going to bring up the fact that I'm missing 2 champions for her. As much as it hurts to pull these primals, it's nice seeing those pizza points. I think this is just, at this point, what it came down to. And I know I'm not the only one. I know there's a comment saying they also had to dip into their primals. And you know what? If I'm hoarding them for anything, it's to go ahead and get Leonardo at this point. Another epic. Okay. Let's go. The fact we're actually getting epics out of here. Decrease defense, attacks all enemies 1 by 1 in a random order. That's interesting. Inflicted damage decreases by 25% after each hit. Oh, okay. Oh, places a bomb. Am I gonna build you? I don't know. Interesting though. Interesting attack the 1 by 1, but like hitting less and less. Okay, epics. Actually, this is a champ I'd be super excited about. Seeker is a great champ. There's a few different places to use them. A part of some of the clan boss teams has the provoke on the first skill there. Turn meter of all allies. This is nice. Increase attack buff as well. Grants an extra turn. Heals this champ by 20% and 60% increased defense on all allies. 1 hit with a critical hit. Yeah, Seeker is a good one. Would be super excited about that. Genuinely, the fact I got not only rares, I think is surprising on that. So now I am officially at 0 shards, which is crazy. As I said, that's never ever happened for me. So I mean, I just have 2,000 more to go, which thankfully is not going to take too long. Before I go, I did decide to go ahead and check my shop. And you guys, look, I'm covering it. Well, there's an ancient shard in here, so we're going to go ahead and grab that and pull that as well. And I also have a mystery shard. And as I said, every shard does help at this point. So now even closer. So I'm gonna go ahead and then just finish this event up. Since I am still short for him at this point, I still need about 2k or so more points, something like that, give or take. Essentially, I just need to live for the rest of the time in these dungeons to go ahead and get it done. So I decided to farm on Spiders 20, and the reason for that is so I can get the silver anyway. It's also currently one of my faster dungeons for being able to farm it on 20. So this is essentially where I'm gonna go ahead and finish this event off. And honestly, like looking back, I'm so glad I ended up pulling my primals, because otherwise I would be looking at hours and hours of farming ahead of me. And honestly, I think I'd be cutting it close to the end of the event for how much time I actually had left, how many points I ended up needing. So even though my primals didn't necessarily give me anything amazing, they could have been worse with only rares. They're at it again. Do you hear them? If you hear a little scratching, it's my bunny is running around. But yeah, it definitely could have been worse with the primals. But honestly, I feel like even on a ×2, it could have been the same. Like, yeah, granted, I still think that you should only pull them during a ×2. It hurt a bit to do it. But at the same time, knowing I'm getting a guaranteed Leo, that part of it kind of helps, because at least you know there is a guaranteed legendary out of it. And I mean, if I was holding on to the primals for anything, it's so I could get a good champion, which in this case ends up being Leo. But yeah, essentially this is where I'm gonna be for the rest of this until I can go ahead, finish this event, play my Leonardo, and then pretty much head off to bed. With everything that we pulled, I don't think I actually got any epics that I'm necessarily going to build at all. If at all, then it may be like way later down the line. So did I walk away with anything great? No. Essentially not. It would have still been really nice to get something for Mikage, honestly. I will say that every time, because it's really what I'm banking on if I'm pulling shards. And I'm like, oh, it might not be a legendary. At least give me an epic that would go towards her. But like I said, it was necessary for me to pull him. I got the points that I needed. So I'm just excited to go ahead and finish this event up. I am curious if you guys ended up pulling shards. What was one of your best pulls that you got from your shards? Leave that in the comments down below, and be sure you guys subscribe so you don't miss out when I go ahead and get Leo built and really put him to the test. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!